Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside the East Bayfield Community Center. We're here on the Shark Tank for one more game here this weekend for your Barrie Junior Sharks. If you're with us yesterday, Sharks had a bit of a struggle and lost 4-0 to the Burlington Junior Barracudas. They're looking to get back into the win column today as they welcome in the North York Junior Storm. Looking to do battle with the North York Storm, so today they're going to be coming out wearing their camouflage, ready to do battle. We had a treat watching them play in the camouflage colors last weekend, so why not bring them back? It may give them some good luck. Now, they did lose to Burlington yesterday, but did not lose any placement in the standings. They're still holding down 11th place, but they would like to get back into the win column and push up as they want to finish in the top 8 for the end of season and participate in that Gold League Championship. The North York Storm haven't played since January 21st with a 3-1 loss against the Oakville Junior Hornets. So they want to get back into the win column today. Now, the difference here with the North York Junior Storm, they are a member of the Blue Division. There are 4 teams in that Blue Division. And the North York Storm are currently holding down second place in that division. After today's game, the Sharks will go on a 6-game road trip, and they're looking to get a lot of points on that road trip. Today's starting lineup for your Barrie Junior Sharks. In goal today, number 45, Amelia Wilkinson. On the defense, number 3, Ruby Mitchell. Number 28, Tegan Barrie. On the forward line, number 9, May Severn. Number 82, Kate Stewart. And number 92, Olivia Erbach. Starting lineup for the North York Junior Storm. In net, number 35, Riley Eno. On defense, number 4, Jasper Petro. And number 95, Natasha Lang. On the forward, number 15, Kennedy Jackson. Number 34, Riley Del Monte. And number 44, Kira Rowe. Just starting here with our warm-up, and we'll get set for puck drop in about 5 minutes. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. We do have 2 scratches today. Tilly Hildebrand on defense is out of the lineup again today, as is Jordan Redden. So we do have 2 call-ups today, and they were with us yesterday. Number 23. She's going to be wearing today, and her name is Mia Southern. She'll be on defense. As well as number 53. It's usually Talia Hildebrand's number, but 53 today is being worn by Amelia Zeeland. I'm hoping that the fatigues give these ladies some good luck. I do enjoy calling them. It's a great color scheme. I wish I had one of those jerseys. Thanks for joining the live stream here, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, my name is Cheryl Gilroy, along with my tech director, Tim Norton, and our cameraman, Draco Young. Certainly happy to bring all these games to all the Sharks fans, as well as the visiting fans. So if the North York Storm fans are tuning in to this game, welcome aboard. Looking forward to a great matchup between these 2 teams here this afternoon. Just 2 minutes left in warm-up. Now after today, like I indicated, the Sharks do go on a 6-game road trip, so my next home broadcast won't be until February. And there'll be 2 back-to-back games there again, the Saturday and the Sunday. Only 5 home games remaining after today. Sharks want to pull up from 11th place and hopefully squeak into that final 7th and 8th spot for the Gold League Championship. Any postseason experience is going to be a positive, but the Sharks do want to get in that top 8, and they can do it. They have the talent to do it. They just got to string some good wins together, get some points in the win column, and move the way up into 8th place. I mentioned it on yesterday's home live stream, but I'll mention it here again today. There were signings this past week for some post-secondary commitments. Ruby Mitchell and Talia Hildebrandt signed on with Post University. That's in Waterbury, Connecticut, and they will start there this coming fall. As well, number 21, Brooke Judkowitz, has signed on with Nazareth University, and that's at Rochester, and she will start there this fall. It's a total of 6 junior Sharks with post-secondary commitments for this fall, and I think that's awesome. I'm hoping that there are more to announce before the end of the regular season. Final 10 seconds of warm-up, and we'll get set here for the national anthem. Once again, thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy today's matchup between the Barrie Junior Sharks and the North York Junior Storm. Stand by. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside the Shark Tank. Thank you for sharing your Sunday afternoon with the Barrie Junior Sharks. Once again, starting in lineup for the Barrie Junior Sharks in net, number 45, Amelia Wilkinson. On defense, number 3, Ruby Mitchell and Tegan Perry, number 28. On the forward line, May Sever, number 9. Kate Stewart, number 82, and number 92, Olivia Urbach. Looks like it'll be Natasha Lang with the C on her chest taking the puck drop against the Sharks today. Squaring off against her on the face-off dot is going to be Olivia Urbach. We are set for game action. Welcome aboard, everybody. Game is underway. The puck will squeak down into the North York end, and they'll ring it around behind the net. Once again in net for the North York Storm is number 35, Riley Eno. It'll come across center. May Severn will bring it back across the blue line. Stewart pushes towards the slot, but will have to chase the puck. Jackson for the North York Storm gets it as far as the blue line and will jump over Del Monte's stick. Sharks sending it right back in. Jackson again sends it forward for Del Monte, and the North York Storm will enter the Shark zone for the first offensive chance. I'm going to have a first penalty call of the day. It's going to be a hooking call. Not even a minute in, and the North York Storm are going to get a power play. That penalty going against number 13, Morgan Arscott. So once again, not even a minute in, North York with a power play. Luciano will come in and take the puck drop against Rutledge. Won by the Sharks. They get it to the blue line. Storm hold on. Pass over to Grande at the blue line. She'll keep it in. Pushes towards the net into the slot area. Nobody home to bank it in, so the puck will escape. Emily Hannock will turn and fire it up to Grande. Try to move it forward to Luciano, but it skips off the end of her stick. Porter holds on at the blue line and she'll fire it into the slot area. Looking for a deflection. No one there. Puck will escape and come all the way down. Anna will throw it forward for Porter. Porter trying to find Luciano, but she couldn't catch up to the play. Grande with it over the red line, and she'll backhand and go off on a line change. Sharks taking over possession. McLaren sending it down into the Storm end. Again, the North York Storm are on a power play at the moment. Sharks doing a really good job keeping them out of the offensive zone. Tegan Perry over the blue line. Sends it into the corner. Happy to see Brooke Judkowitz back in the lineup today as she was out yesterday. Jasper Petro over the blue line trying to send it down low. It'll bounce out and there'll be a foot race. Urbach can't get to it first before Eno gets it out of harm's way and out of her crease. Rutledge throws it back in. Sharks tag and get onside. Jasper Petro sending it forward to Lang. Lang making a turn, picked off. Turnover, forced towards the goal. Easy kick save for Eno to the corner. Storm will take over possession and come through center. Sharks get it out of harm's way again. A good penalty kill as it will expire. Morgan Arscott back on the ice and will hit the bench. 5-on-5. Sharks send it down, and that will be icing. Oh, guess icing was waved off. Looked like it should have been icing. Okay, puck into the neutral zone. What do I know? Tegan Perry taking her time. Nearly had the puck taken away from her as she crossed the red line. It will bounce over and back into the Sharks' end. Tegan Perry will chase it up. Being chased by Grande on her heels. It'll come out to the blue line for tape. She'll send it in. North York with it in their own end. It's Emily Hannock trying to send it forward into the neutral zone. It'll come all the way through. And it looks like we'll have an icing call. We'll have a face-off here to the right of the netminder in the North York end. No, excuse me, there's going to be a penalty called. Looks like it's for hooking. That's being called on Haley Beckett, so another power play opportunity for the North York Storm. Lang will take this face-off just on the outside of that blue line. Another power play for North York. Down into the corner. Anna will leave it for her defense. Petro. Sending back over to Lang. North York didn't have anything going on that first power play. Sharks did a really good job keeping it out of their own end. And they continue to do that here in the second penalty kill. Petro coming in over that blue line and coming down into the far corner. Del Monte holding onto it at the blue line. It'll squeak out. This is Petro taking a turn. She'll wait until all her ladies in white are on the right side of that blue line and they'll re-enter the Sharks' end. Ruby Mitchell battles for it in the corner with Luciano for North York right behind her. Luciano pulls it out, tries to get out in front, but it's taken away from her by the Sharks at Siska Humphreys. Another battle down low between Siska Humphreys and Luciano. It will come out the other side on the near side corner. Off the boards and out. Just over a minute gone in that power play for North York. Botcher sending it over to Luciano. Storm trying to get rid of it in their own end. Botcher up to Porter. Skips off the end of her stick and all the way down into the Sharks' end. They'll battle for it down low. 3-on-2. Megan Hull trying to get her stick into the mix to pull that puck off the boards. It stays there for a minute. Now finally squeaks out. Porter with it at the blue line. She'll weave around. Sends it over to Botcher. She'll throw it in. Nice save by Wilkinson. Beckett out of the box. Judkowitz trying to send it forward to Beckett. Intercepted by North York, and the pass didn't work. Haley Beckett with it now as she enters the zone. She'll cut towards the middle. Knocked off the puck. She'll spill and hit the ice. Botcher around the other side. Finds Petro. Storm trying to get it out. Botcher shoveling it again and will hit the blue line. Beckett holds on. It'll come off that plexiglass and bounce out. Ari Scott will chase to get it. Couldn't get it out of the zone. Storm keeping it down into that corner. Luciano after it again in the corner. Sutton pulls away and then he gets pushed over. I believe that's tape. It's going to be a boarding call against the North York Storm. So it'll be the first opportunity here for the Sharks. On a power play. Urbach will take this puck drop. Centers will change out. Grande will come in and take the puck drop down for North York, and that's won by North York. Petro. Really long pass right on the paddle of Wilkinson. She couldn't contain the rebound, and the North York Storm really almost had an opportunity shorthanded. Petro sending it back down. First penalty kill for North York. So far keeping the puck out of their own end. Sharks try to enter, force back again. Wilkinson will leave it for Siska Humphreys. Tegan Perry coming in to give her a hand. Pass up to Urbach. Beckett's looking for a pass. Severin's going to come in. Loses the handle as she comes into the zone. It will squeak out over the blue line. Poke check by Porter, and she nearly ran away with it. Haley Beckett in her own end, trying to move it forward. Dusome couldn't hold on. She'll skate over it, and North York will clear. 1 minute of that penalty gone, 1 minute left. Sonia Mehta holding on behind the net. We'll see who she can pass to. Out to the boards. Beckett will slide it in and chase after it, and will fight for it in that corner. Sutton to the blue line for Mitchell. Mitchell over to Meta. She nearly loses it, but she maintains control and shoots it in. Nice pad save by Eno. Sharks continuing. 30 seconds left on this power play. Fire in by Meta, and a great save by Eno. Eno's looking for her first win of the season. Playing well so far. .25 seconds left to go in the power play for Barrie. The puck will squeak out, and that's a good kill for North York so far. Ruby Mitchell will collect that from Wilkinson. Mitchell will move it forward for Houle. Judkowitz gets the pass. She'll try a backhand. Great left pad save by Eno. Penalty has expired. Back to 5-on-5. So nothing happening on either one of those, any one of those power play opportunities for either team. Score remains 0-0. Jackson behind her own net. Over to Petro, who tosses it out and all the way down, and that will be icing against the North York Storm. Just about halfway through this first period. No score. Great end-to-end action. Not sure what's going on at the bench for North York, but they're changing lines. Rowe hits the bench, and somebody comes out in her stead. All right, play continues. Puck is down. Sharks head off the draw. Del Monte picking it up and sending it into the Sharks' end. Defensemen play catch there for Barrie. They try to get out of their own end, back into the slot area. Southern trying to send it forward. Bounces off a skate. Now hits the neutral zone. Zeeland trying to bring it in, but she loses the handle on that stick. Comes back to neutral. Now Siska Humphreys trying to bring it in, but they get forced back the other way by the Storm. Another penalty call. Looks like another boarding call against the Barrie Sharks, this time against Kate Stewart. Yep, boarding. So the parade, the penalty boxes continues. We're just about halfway through the first period. And a third power play opportunity for the North York Storm. North York passes it around. It ends up in the slot. Slides to Wilkinson. And she's got it in her glove. Luciano takes the puck drop for North York. Won by North York. Grande's got it at the point. It hits a couple of bodies after that one-timer, and the Sharks will clear it out. North York pulls up into the neutral zone. It says Grande. Over the blue lines, trying to send it to Luciano in the slot. That gets intercepted. They try to settle it down in the slot. Come around Wilkinson. We'll look at the options here. Petro maintaining control, sending it over to the boards. Sharks will chase after it and will clear it out. McLaren trying to get out in front. Sharks shorthanded. They'll try to hold on to it and knock off seconds off that penalty. Petro. Up to Del Monte. Doesn't get very far. Lang trying to hang on. Here's Rowe. She'll come in with Del Monte right behind her. Out to the blue line. Jamal holds onto it as she comes racing off the bench. Del Monte will look. Just 25 seconds left in the penalty. Intercepted before it hits the point. Here comes Olivia Urbach. She's got Dussault with her. Loses the puck as she enters the zone. Lang feeds Rowe as they come across the blue line. It'll come all the way down into the Sharks' end. The Storm will take a spill. Still maintain control of that puck. Fire in there by McQuaid. Hits a couple of bodies. Sharks can't clear it out. Over the red line and now into the Storm end. Sutton couldn't settle it down her stick, so Beckett's going to take over. She'll come and make a fire in, and what a great save there by Eno. Lots of action in front of Wilkinson. Still no score. 7.5 to go. Meta shoots it in. That's deflected. May have had an opportunity to get across the goal line as the Storm were screening their goaltender. Beckett off the boards. Storm will get rid of it. Meta's got on her stick before it crosses the red line. In comes Zealand. She'll battle with Botcher behind the goal. Scullion coming in to give her teammate a hand, and the puck will squeak free. That's Berezny. Moving it out to the neutral zone. Over to Siska Humphreys. Cross ice pass, fire! What a shot by May Severin, and a great save by Edo. Off the draw, on the near side. Sharks try to hold on to control in the Storm end. Stewart trying to pull it off the boards, but it's going to get picked up by Petro. She'll hold on behind her goaltender. Come the other way for Jackson. She'll pull off the boards, and that's going to be a penalty call. Unfortunately, I think May Severin's going to draw that. It'll be for tripping, and yes, May 7 will sit 2 minutes or less for tripping. Another power play. This is the fourth power play for the North York Storm. Still over 6 minutes to go in the first period. Lang taking the face off. It will come to the blue line. Petro holds on. DeMonte comes in the slot, fire, and that's deflected. Porter had a glorious chance. It was deflected before it hit the back of the mesh. Excuse me, Jackson. That was Kenny Jackson making that shot. Just 10 seconds off the clock. Del Monte gets the feed down low, sends it back to Jackson at the blue line. Over to Petro, and she'll fire. That misses high and wide on the far side. Del Monte sending it back down low for Jackson. She'll chase. Tegan Perry trying to get in the way. Perry's got it. She'll send it back to the blue line. Storm holding on. Lang tries to get the shot off, but the puck is pushed off the end of her stick. Petro comes all the way back into her own end. She'll skate with the puck herself, bringing it in around Lang into the slot, over to Del Monte. Demonte still has it. She'll drop it for Petra, who fires it in. Wilkinson gets a piece of it, and it's steered to the corner. And the Sharks will get rid of it. 50 seconds left to go in the penalty to Severn. Pass up for Grande. Sharks sending it back down into the Storm end, and that will be icing. Luciano in the face-off dot here with Sutton. Won by the Sharks. Just 35 seconds left to go in that power play for North York. Meta sending it down. Sutton trying to catch up to it, and it will just trickle under the glove of Eno for a stoppage in play here. Just 22 seconds left to go. Now in that penalty. Urbach will come in and take the face-off this time against Luciano. All right, Grande's got her equipment back on. We're ready to go. Porter will come in and take this face-off against Urbach, and that is won by the North York Storm. They'll bring it out. This is Botcher over the blue line. She'll chase and go tripping into the corner. No call. We'll battle for it in the corner. On to Sonia Meta's stick. That will go the distance. That will be another icing call against the Barrie Sharks. Back to 5-on-5 action. No score as of yet. Good end-to-end action. Chances at each end. Goaltenders keeping busy. Nothing finding the mesh yet. North York's got possession off the draw. McQuaid trying to hold on to it at the blue line. It goes over her head. Severn's going to chase it into the corner. Picked up by Jamal for North York. Up to Custance. Gets it out to the red line. Sutton bringing it in, but it's going to be a call. I'm not sure if that's too many players. Yep. It is too many players assessed against the Barrie Sharks. And another power play opportunity. That's 5 power plays so far in the first period. Sharks are doing a really good job on the penalty kill. I'm not sure if Coach Eldridge would like all his girls sitting in the box as much as they have, but still no score on the scoreboard. Off the draw, the puck will escape and come all the way down into the North York end. Up to Lang. She'll bring it in and dump it down behind the goal line. Sharks will catch up to it, and that will be another penalty call as one of the Sharks is forced into the boards, and that will be another boarding call. You can see the hand signal. That's going to go against the captain of the North York Junior Storm, Natasha Lang. So we're going to get some 4-on-4 for the first time in this game for 1:40. Let's see how they do with the open ice of 4-on-4. Kira Rowe will take the face-off for the North York Storm against Sutton. Won by North York. Batted down out of the air by Beckett. She tries to hold on, but her pocket's picked by Rowe. Demonte bringing it in. Jackson holding on at the blue line. She fires it in. Wilkinson's got that easily enough in her catcher. Minute 24 left in the 4-on-4. Luciano comes in to take the face-off again. Won by Barrie this time. Mitchell has it behind her net. She's got Porter on her heels, so she tries to send it forward to Dusson pretty quickly. It'll scoot in. Luciano collecting it in her own end. Petro trying to ward off Judkowitz, who's just right behind her. It's poked free, and in comes Alex Dusome. She's hauled down, no call. She nearly got the shot off as she approached the crease. She heads to the bench. Scullion taken over the red line. Now the blue. Porter on her right. It'll squeak out to center. May Severn with some speed over the blue line. Looking for Stewart in the slot. That's deflected by a skate. Siska Humphreys will fire it in. That's steered up into the plexiglass. Stewart gets it out in front, but it lands on Hanek's stick and not a shark. Meta trying to send it the other way. Hanek gets it at the blue line, sends it back to her defense. Couple of bodies fall right in front of the Barrie bench. I believe that's Berezny on the ice. Yes, it is. And another penalty coming, this time towards the North York Storm. So as I said, the parade to the penalty box continues with 1:36 left in the first period. 10 seconds left in one penalty, and now North York is assessed a tripping call. And that is going against number 39, Maya Berezny. Five on three for 10 seconds. Not sure what the discussion is about with the refs. No, we're moving the face-off. So the face-off will take place on the outside of that blue line, just on the other side of the North York end. Tape to take the face-off for North York. Won by Barrie. Here comes Tegan Perry over the blue line. Leaves it for McLaren. She intended on getting a shot off, but she fans on it. Into the slot. What a shot by Ruby Mitchell on the point. Tegan Perry will fire it in. That misses on the short side. Back to the point again for Tegan Perry. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Perry at the point. She'll wait, she'll fire. That bounces to the corner after hitting a couple of skates. Final minute of play in the first period. Tape trying to get it off the boards and out. Can't do it. Bryce McLaren to Mitchell. To the point for Tegan Perry. She'll look around, send it down low. Picked up by Petro for North York, and she'll lift. Try to get rid of it. Now Lang will. Final 30 seconds. To Beckett. Beckett couldn't hold on, and they're sent back the other way. Great kill effort by the North York Storm. Storm will send it right back again as it hits that blue line. Meta will collect it in her own end, but only 8 seconds left to go here in the period. One more chance. That's deflected and up and over and out of play with 2 seconds left on the clock. So we'll have one more quick face-off, and it looks like a little bit of this power play is going to continue into the second period. Good even game. Back and forth. Some great chances, but not a whole lot of 5-on-5 play. So 24 seconds will continue on that power play and into the second period. I'll wait to get my update here for the shots on goal. But a good even game. No score. So we're looking for our first notch on the board. Shots on goal, almost dead even. 6 for North York and 7 for Barrie, so very close. We're going to step away here, and we'll come back and bring you the second period. Stand by. Welcome back, folks. Just about 25 seconds left here on the clock, and we'll get set here for period number 2. We'll just get the time back on the clock there and get the power play off of that. Oh, there still is a power play. That's right, there is. All right. We're set to go. Puck is down. Barrie wins it off the face-off. Again, 20 seconds left in that power play opportunity. To the point for Tegan Perry. She'll fire it in. Great save by Eno. Rebound available. Sharks can't poke it in. Puck will come out the other way and go the distance. Again, no icing. But the penalty has expired and Berezny's back out on the ice. She'll attempt to cut off the Sharks as they try to exit out of their own end. Zealand trying to work it forward. Petro coming in to row. Loses the handle, or she had a clear opportunity to send it in. Rise off the end of her stick and it'll come into the corner where they'll battle for it. Out in the open. Here's Brooke Judkowitz. Over the blue line. Trying to send it forward for Zealand. She'll go and chase it instead behind Eno. North York picking it up, and we'll get it as far as the blue line. Southern trying to hold on, but she falls to her knees. And Del Monte will send it into the Sharks' end. Yes, we are back to 5-on-5 play. Puck will escape, no icing. McQuaid to the blue line. They do manage to keep it in. Temporarily, it will pop into neutral and come all the way into the Sharks' end. Siska Humphreys will chase it behind Wilkinson. She's had her share of puck action in front of her. Nothing getting past her yet. Maybe I shouldn't say yet. Nothing getting past her. Nothing may get past her. And Eno at the other end has certainly stood tall between the pipes as well. Good goalie action from both these teams. Behind the net. Jackson's going to go get it off the boards. She's pushed off it by Zealand, and it will bounce out to center. Arscott moving it forward over the blue line. That's interrupted before it gets too far. Back up to Zealand. She'll chase. Couldn't quite catch up to it. McQuaid getting it out. Arscott throwing it back in on play. It will go to the corner. Picked up by Jamie Porter. And out for Tape. Tape will just send it in. Dump into the corner. Zealand trying to get her stick on it to get it out from in front of Wilkinson. It'll go to the corner. Squeak out the other way. Meta trying to bank it off the plexiglass. Doesn't work. Storm bringing it right back in. That's Grande. That'll be an icing call against the Barrie Sharks, and we'll have a face-off here next to Wilkinson. It's the first 2 minutes gone. I think it's the longest time we've gone without any penalties being called, which is much better for both teams. Pelegi now for North York will take that face-off. Custance will drop it to Petro, who will pull it in. Trying to work it out into the slot area. She'll shoot it. Wilkinson has it. We've got some extracurriculars after the whistle. Nothing come of it. Pelegi for the North York Storm will take it again. Back to Custance and to Petro again. That combination worked great the first time, just didn't get the back of the net. It'll pop out all the way back for Jackson, being chased by Severn. Pelegi behind the net. To the blue line. Storm can't clear. Oh my, I don't like the look of how that happened. I believe that's Pelegi. I believe she was hit in the face. You don't like to see that happen. She lost her balance rather quickly and hit the ice. We certainly send her good thoughts. It's a fast-paced game. A lot can happen, and that puck can go back and forth so many different times. It's the main reason why it's a great idea that all these athletes do wear protective equipment, especially around the face. Could very well, if it hit the face mask, it may not have been. Now I'm thinking, I'd have to see the replay again, but maybe it hit her neck, because she seemed to drop immediately. Could hear a pin drop in here right now and hope that she's okay. She is moving her legs, but she is taking her time to get up off the ice as the trainer is looking after her. We'll move our camera off that. Let the trainer work on her. I believe that is Abby Pelegi, number 77. And she is getting up under her own power. And she is skating to the bench on her own, which is a good sign. We'll keep an eye and see if she returns to the game at some point or if they're cautious and hold her off. But positive thing is that she went to the bench on her own power, and that's what we're going to be glad about right now. 16-16 to go in the second period. Still no score. We'll have a face-off here to the left of Eno. Sharks will pick it up behind the net and try to work it forward. Perry holds on, sends it in. Rebound available. Beckett trying to bank it in. Couldn't sail the puck down in front of the net. Puck will squeak out. Big turn by Tegan Perry. She'll come in with some speed. All the way around behind the net, trying to work it forward for Sutton, who's parked in front of the net. Shot off by Beckett at the blue line, rebounded by a skate. It'll come all the way back into the Sharks' end. Tegan Perry with it again. Mitchell sending it forward for Beckett. Urbach on the hunt now, and she'll go to chase for it behind the net. Lang for North York, trying to pull it out from off those boards. Puck wouldn't move, so we'll have a stoppage in play here. Just looking over the North York bench, and 77 does have her stick in hand and in lining up to come out onto the ice, so I hope that is good news. To the point. Not McGuire. I almost misread that jersey. That is Southern wearing 23 today. Southern sending it in down low. They'll battle for it in the corner. Try to pull it out of there and in front. Zeeland going to chase it. Out to the blue line. Zeeland trying to pull it off the boards. Downey for North York doing a good job keeping her rival pinned to the boards. It'll come out. Southern's going to go for a skate. Trying to get it to Zeeland, but her stick is tied up by Downey. Still tied up. Tape coming in to see if she can't get an opportunity with that puck loose, but it's sent out. Botcher sending it forward. It'll come all the way around for Siska Humphreys. Out to center. Jackson sending it over to Petro. And back to Jackson. Rutledge is going to come in and try to work her way under the puck, but it will squeak out to neutral. Dusome getting a chase. Severn around the red line, and she'll bring it in around Porter. Coming into the corner. Out in front, Rutledge nearly got a deflection on that, but it bounces right back to the corner. Petro for North York will take a turn and go back the other direction. It'll squeak to the post. Not long enough there for Eno to get a glove on it, so play continues. Rutledge in the corner at the blue line for Meta. Skips over her stick, so the Sharks will have to tag and get back onside. Scott sending it forward. Severn had her stick lifted, so she couldn't control that acceptance of the pass. All the way out the other end, and it will go the distance. No icing. Meta trying to work it free. Porter getting in her way. Luciano now in the mix. Sonia Meta moving it forward for Bryce McLaren. It'll come into the North York end. Picked up by Petro into the corner. Poole giving chase to the blue line. They'll fire it in. And a good glove stop by Eno. Pelegi! Good to see her back in the face-off dot. I'm so happy about that. She'll win that face-off and send it back to her defense. McQuaid. It'll hang on the blue line. Beresny trying to work the puck out. Sent right back in by Haley Beckett. She'll fire. And he'll get a piece of that. Bounces to the corner. Out in the slot area for Pelegi. She'll backhand it out to Custance. Over to the boards. Beresny trying to get to that puck, but Beckett finds it instead. Shots, fire it in, and they score! Not giving up on that puck. There might have been a first rebound there that the Sharks were able to bank in, and that goal is going to go, I believe, to Haley Beckett. That's going to be her 14th goal of the season. And I've got a goal to call for the Sharks. I'm so happy. Hard fought. Took to almost the middle of the second period, but it's 1-0 Barrie Sharks. We'll see who the call is on the assist on that goal. Picked off by Rowe, but she doesn't have it long. Sharks gain it back. Perry and Stewart with the 2 assists on that first goal. Once again, that is Beckett's 14th goal of the season. She is leading the Junior Sharks in goals this year. And Beckett will continue her hockey career this fall at Maryville University in St. Louis. North York Storm do get out to center. Del Monte's got the puck. She's got Rowe on her left. She'll wait. Tries to put it out in front for Rowe, but it's poked out of her possession, and the Sharks will clear it to neutral. Lang sending it back to her defense. Del Monte with it now. Bringing it in over the blue line. She's got Hannock with her. She'll park herself in front of the net. It'll come out in front. And then will escape. Who's going to get to that puck first? It'll be Petro. No, Judkowitz holds on. Brings it into the North York end. Rutledge fires. That misses on the near side. Back around. Putting it out in front. Shot in by May Severn, and a great save by Eno. It'll be Tate to take this face-off for North York versus Urbach. May Severn's got it down low. No one could find the puck. It was lost in Petro's skates. They'll battle for it in the corner. It'll pop out. Dusome trying to get her stick on it. She does, and she fires, but that misses on the far side of the goalpost. Back into the corner. Petro. Over to Jackson. She'll send it back to Petro. Southern coming in to hold on at that blue line. Dusome chasing it into the corner. Tape for North York gets it to neutral. Bit of a collision. Tape will collect it, and she'll go for a spill as she trips over Urbach. No call. Fans 1 and 1. Here's Downey firing it in, and a flash of the leather by Wilkinson. Just about the halfway point here, the second period. 1-0 Barrie Junior Sharks. They do go on the road for a 6-game road trip after today, and I'm back doing a home call on February 24th. Only 5 home games left after today's. There'll be a foot race. Beckett will get to it first. Holds on, trying to send it into the slot area. Jamal does a great job working the puck off of Beckett, and it will come back into the Sharks' end. Morgan Arscott out the other side for Beckett. Pass meant for Rutledge is intercepted. There's going to be an interference call on the play. So we did get through 10 minutes without a penalty. Morgan Arscott's called 2 minutes for interference. So another power play opportunity here for the North York Storm. Rowe trying to get her stick on it, but it was lifted several times. She gets out on it now. Petro at the blue line. She'll wind and fire, and that's steered to the corner by Wilkinson's paddle. Petro bringing it in. Will weave around, sending it down low for Del Monte. Del Monte holding on possession while being bothered by several ladies in fatigues. She holds on but does hit the ice. Petro holds on at the blue line. It will skip to the corner. Tegan Perry will get her stick underneath it and will get it out of the Sharks' end. Meta sending it down low again, and now collecting it behind the net. Petro behind her own net. 1 minute gone. Storm want to get into the Sharks' end and get collected here for a power play. Lang being forced into the boards. Siska Humphreys gets it out to Petro at the blue line. They'll get it in, and it'll bounce and just slide by the goalpost. That shot made by Leonie Botcher. Petro back to Botcher. Down low for Del Monte. She thought about firing. She waited. And then when she did fire, she hit a couple of skates in front. Del Monte with it again. Tries to send it to the slot. Now back to the blue line for Scullion. Botcher now down low. Penalty has expired. Arscott back on the ice. 5-on-5 action. And a pass up for Arscott. Nearly found her stick. And she actually reached it. You could hear the sigh in the crowd. She got to the puck, and they called the icing anyway. I can just see the look on Eldridge's face like, what? Keep smiling, coach. Keep smiling. We'll get set here for a face-off to the left of Wilkinson. That's Luciano for the North York Storm. Arscott trying to move it out, and it will go the distance. Icing this time waved off. Now that to me doesn't make sense. Off the boards. Luciano trying to pull it in. She does get around Mitchell. Zealand catching up to her in the corner, and they'll battle for it down there. Zealand finding it, but then hits a rut on the ice and trips. Couldn't maintain control. Sonia Meta gets it out to Zealand, and she'll chase it. Jamal's going to get there and send it out. Back into the Sharks' end. Jamal over the blue line, comes onside, and Wilkinson's got it in the glove. 6.5 to go. 1-0. Again, the goal scorer is Haley Beckett with her 14th of the season. Pelegi still on the ice. That's awesome. She'll take the face-off for North York, won by Barrie. Perry's going to go for a nice skate, but she's stood up right at the blue line by Jackson, and the puck stays in the zone. Wilkinson's going to put a stop to that with the glove, and we'll get set for a face-off. Pelegi and Sutton in the face-off dot, won by North York. Lang sending it in. It's deflected. Sutton sending it up to Severn. She was ahead of it, so she'll have to backtrack and catch up. Off the boards. Petro's got it. Back to Jackson. Sutton nearly picked it off, but she overskated the puck. Siska Humphreys with it in her own end, and she'll bring it to neutral. She's got Dusome on her right. Dusome gets it and dumps it before going to the bench. They'll battle for it behind. Off the boards. Southern sending it over. Beckett loses her footing, and there's going to be another penalty call for hooking, and that will go against number 14. Excuse me, 44 for the North York Storm, and that is Kira Rowe. One nothing Barrie Junior Sharks, and now a power play opportunity to see if they can't increase that lead. North York in possession after the draw. A lot of battles on the boards I find today. Perry does some smart puck handling and sends it down low. Perry over to Mitchell, sending it down. That didn't work, so they'll try that again. Perry at the blue line, sending it in, just misses on the far side. Mitchell again, back to Perry, and she'll send it down into the corner for Rutledge, but it's intercepted. Puck loose. Storm will get rid of it. Wilkinson will leave it for Perry. Off the boards. Sealand trying to collect it off the near side. Again, another battle for it off those boards. Urbach trying to pull it out. Refs are asking them to move that puck, and they do. Back to the boards. Scullion will wind and fire and get it into the Sharks' end, where Perry will collect it in the corner. Over to Mitchell. Up to Perry. She'll hold on. Perry getting a lot of ice time, I find, in this second period. Over the blue line. Almost a full lap around the net. Meta couldn't hold on to it, so the puck will come loose and all the way down. 20 seconds left in the penalty. Sharks have had a couple of good chances. Up to Zealand. That's intercepted, and the Storm will get it out again. Over to Tegan Perry. She'll put it in on net. Hit down by a high stick. Barrie touches it first, so the play is not whistled dead. Rowe out of the box, back to 5-on-5 with just over 3 minutes to go in the second period. 1-0 Barrie Sharks. Off the boards. Lang's got it at the blue line, sending it forward for Rowe. She'll come into the slot and fire it in, and that's a great glove save by Wilkinson. Lang will take this face off against Rutledge to the right of Wilkinson, won by the Storm. Petro will leave it for Del Monte. She'll make a dive and hold on. Jackson will send it in. Just misses on the near side of the post, and Wilkinson's got it. Urbach versus Lang in the face-off dot. Just under 3 minutes to go. Off the draw, Rowe tries a shot, but she fans on it, has her stick lifted. She goes to collect that stick and get back in the play. Sharks battle for it in the corner. Southern trying to move it forward to McLaren, but she was a couple of strides behind. Storm send it back. Mitchell does get it out of the Sharks' end, but not over the blue line into the Storm. Petro trying to get it down low. Urbach trying to send it to Houle. Houle will go in and get that puck and try to get it to Judkowitz, who's in the slot. Southern will tip it. Backhand, it just misses on the far side. Eno had to be careful of that. That was bouncing awkwardly. On the boards. Now down in the corner. It'll come all the way around. Arscott holding on at the blue line. They'll keep it in, but only momentarily. Rowe will skate it out. She's got Del Monte on her right, but she'll hit the bench, as does Del Monte. Both lines changing for North York. Back into the Sharks' end. Beresny getting there, trying to feed it to Custance. Nice deflection and a great save by Wilkinson. Well, it's good to see that Pileggi's not showing any ill effects after that battle with the puck earlier. Back in the face-off dot. That's won by Barrie. Here comes May Severin with some speed. Dusome on her right. Trying to feed it to her. She gets it there in the slot. Puck sits there. North York will finally lift it and get it to neutral. Meta sending it down in for Rutledge. Meta firing it in. Hits a couple of bodies and just underneath Eno, and they score! That looks to have bounced under Eno through the 5-hole. That looks to have been scored by Rutledge. I'll wait for the call, but if that was Rutledge, that will be only her second goal of the season. Play continues after the draw here after that 2-0 goal. Final minute of play in the second period. Urbach taking a turn, sending it forward for Beckett. Great shot in there by Urbach. Severed and Stewart with the assist, and yes, that goal was awarded to Bryn Rutledge, and that is her second goal of the season. Great save there by Eno as she was being peppered with shots by the Sharks in front. Just 21 seconds left to go here in the second. Should be an exciting third. So maybe the fatigues were a good idea today as the Sharks battle back after that 4-0 loss yesterday. Cool holding on at the blue line. Sutton will throw it in. McLaren down in the corner. Back to the blue line. They'll hold on and fire it in. Deflection on the far side of the goalpost, and that's how this second period will end. So once again, the two goal scorers are Haley Beckett with her 14th goal of the season, And Bryn Rutledge with her second goal of the season. Shots on goal now are 22-14 in favor of Barrie. So things spreading out in the second period. A lot less penalties in this second period, which is good. You prefer to have the 5-on-5 play. Both goaltenders holding their own between the pipes, but the Sharks are up on the board 2-0. So it should be an exciting third. We'll step aside here for the Zamboni clearing. I'll be back with the third period call in about 12 minutes. Come on back, folks. Welcome back, folks. We're just getting set here for the third period as the players take to the ice. Home team's up 2-0. And from a home broadcaster's point of view, I'm kind of excited about that, to be calling some home goals. Well, I'm excited to call any goals, but I guess I am kind of biased for the home team. Still fairly even play. And I'm sure that the North York Storm aren't going to go away without a fight. Just a minute left here in the intermission. Once again, those goals that were scored by the Barrie Sharks were scored by Haley Beckett with her 14th of the season, and Bryn Rutledge gets her second of the season, and that was the second goal, and that's how we stand right now. Wilkinson holding her own very well between the pipes. Ooh, it got quiet in here. Got our players out in the ice. And we'll just wait for that clock to tick down. And today, there is no penalty for delay of game to start the third period. After today, once again, the Sharks go on a 6-game road trip, and I'm not back again giving you a home broadcast until February 24th, as the Sharks at that time will welcome in the Durham West Lightning. Only 5 home games left in the regular season after today. Puck is down, and we're set for third period action. Face-off won by the Sharks, but the Storm will send it back the other way. Rowe trying to collect it, push it in. Sharks will bring it to the Storm end. Cool, sending it forward, and that's steered away by Eno in the crease. Tegan Perry throwing it in. That'll bounce to the corner. Here comes Lang. Row on her right. She'll fire instead of pass, and that's a great shoulder save by Wilkinson. Empty net! Cage was empty. Wilkinson out the other way, and Rowe couldn't put it in. My goodness. I don't know how that puck stayed out. Petro in her own end. Both lines, both benches making changes. Petro will weave in, try to work it around, and she'll get a shot off. Wilkinson with a great save. Abigail Tate will take the puck drop here for North York, and that's won by them. Puck trickles towards the net. Sharks trying to get it out of the crease area, and they do. Beckett to Urbach. She'll send it down, and Judkowitz will chase for it in the corner. It's going to get picked up by Tate, and she'll move it forward for Downey. Off the end of her stick, and that will go the distance. Storm will try to get out in front. They do get out in front. Wilkinson pokes it. A trip, no call. Looked like the Storm player hit a rut again on the ice. I've seen that a lot this weekend, yesterday and today. Just players tripping over the ice with nothing there. Southern trying to bring it in, but Grande bringing it back the other way for North York. Try to work it out in front in the slot area. Sharks send it to the far side. McLaren trying to get it off the board, but she's pushed off of that, but the puck does reach neutral. Bryn Rutledge will dump it in. McQuaid down low. Back to Jamal. Jamal sending it up to Grande. She'll try to cross-ice pass. That's picked off by Brooke Judkowitz. In she comes. Tries to work around Jamal. Doesn't work, and there will be a penalty coming on that play for tripping. North York player trying to make an excuse. You could see her hands go up there saying I couldn't help it. Unfortunately, the call is the call. And Alicia Jamal will sit for 2 minutes or less in the sin bin. Power play opportunity for Barrie. Tegan Perry at the blue line. Sending it through. Great save by Eno. Puck hops over Mitchell's stick and will come all the way down to Wilkinson. Wilkinson will leave it for Perry. Sharks will get tagged up here and get all coordinated. Pass meant for Judkowitz, intercepted by Petro. She'll work it towards the Shark net. She'll come all the way back as they are on a penalty kill right now. Bryce McLaren to Judkowitz. Back to Urbach. Tegan Perry now at the blue line. Petro trying to work it out of the corner and out. Sharks keeping it in. It'll bounce to Ruby Mitchell. Over to Perry. She'll wait and she'll fire. That hits Beresny's stick and she will get rid of it and send it down. Sharks taking their time to work it out of their own end. Sutton sending it forward for Beckett. She couldn't hold on. Back the other way. Sonia Mehta behind Wilkinson. Just 30 seconds left in the penalty. Stewart trying to get there first. But the puck will escape once again back to Mehta behind Wilkinson. Here come the Sharks. Siska Humphreys dumping it in. And Eno was going to put a glove on that for a stoppage in play. So 12 seconds left to go in the penalty to Jamal. And she'll step back to the ice. It'll be Lang for North York taking the puck drop against Rutledge. That's won by the Storm. It'll bounce out. Final 10 seconds of that penalty. Wilkinson will leave it for Meta. Up to Severn. She'll bring it in, making the linesman jump as the puck comes across that blue line. Siska Humphreys waits, fires it in. That gets deflected and bounces to the corner. Del Monte sending it over to Jamal. She's back on the ice, back to 5-on-5. Past Jackson and out the other side. And all the way down. Southern sending it over to Siska Humphreys. Out in front. Here's Severn. Over the blue line, and she'll fire it in. The puck takes an awkward bounce, but Eno sees it with the right pad and steers it to the corner. Rowe off the boards. Finds Del Monte. Rowe will catch up to her. The puck will squeak into the corner. Sharks picking up possession. Perry over the red and now the blue. McLaren on her right. Room in the corner trying to get it out into the slot area. McLaren's going to come in and give her a hand. Off the boards on the near side and into the neutral zone. Puck will escape everybody and come into the corner. Perry again, down low, sending it out. Not long enough. Downey loses it in her skates. So the Sharks will bring it out. Scullion behind her own net. Tries to send it out. Back onto her stick. Tate can't find it. Hannock will backhand it and get it out, and we'll go the distance, and that will be an icing call against the North York Storm. Still 2-0 Barrie Sharks. Urbach to take the face-off here versus Tate for North York. Won by the Storm. Siska Humphreys tries to hold on. It'll squeak out to Southern, who sends it back, but Botcher's got it over the blue line and down into the Sharks' end. She'll come around, works out in front, doesn't connect with a Storm, but with a Shark stick instead. Siska Humphreys into the neutral zone. Zeeland hitting the brakes and making a turn, playing keep away. Storm around the boards, held on to at the line by Southern. Downey trying to move it into the Sharks' end. Pass collected by Beckett, and she tries to find Judkowitz out in front, but Eno's going to put a stop to that with the mitt. McQuaid trying to get it to the other side, and it comes right back to her in the near corner. Puck will escape, foot race. Luciano couldn't get there first. Tegan Perry does, and Tegan Perry's had a lot of ice time in this game, I've noticed. She definitely is one of those special teams players as she anchors down the power play. And there have been a lot of them today. Sophia Luciano over the blue line and fires. It hits the corner and stays out and then trickles in. Some excitement there. I'd have to check and see who scored that. Looks like that's going to be Emise Grande. And that will be her third goal of the season if that's awarded to her, and that's judging by her excitement and her leading the charge at the bench. She's so happy. I can see that must be relatives here sitting in front here who are extremely ecstatic and stood up when that goal was scored. So that cuts the lead in half with 12 minutes to go in the third. That was awarded not to Grande. It was awarded to Sofia Luciano. And that is her 3rd goal of the season. It was deceptive as Grande was leading the charge, but they were all in on that play. But the final touch was Sofia Luciano. Jackson's got some space. Sharks caught on a line change. McLaren coming in will fire. Goes up and over the crossbar. So as I said, in the stop of the 3rd period, North York's not going to go away. Sharks still have to keep playing the game that they've been playing this whole game. That was a good battle out in front of Wilkinson. Here comes Petro. Custance with her. Nearly a deflection on Custance' stick, and that nearly worked. Back to the neutral zone and all the way back into the Storm end. And that will be an icing call against the Barrie Sharks. Off the draw, the Sharks will clear it out of their own end. Here comes Bryce McLaren. Tries to work it around the defense. Doesn't work. Comes out back out to neutral. Mitchell set up the North York Storm. Coming on to Tegan Perry. Sticker should have forward for Stewart, but she's offside. There's going to be a penalty called on that. Check to the head. I thought the play was whistled dead due to the offside, but a penalty is going to be called at the same time. No? I saw the hand go up and a hand signal about a penalty. So it is checked to the head. It is going to go against the Sharks. No? I saw the hand go up. Oh no, the door's opening on the North York side. Everyone in a bit of confusion here. I did see the hand go up. I did see the sign for a check to the head. Abigail Tape is stepping into the penalty box. So we're going to move that face off here to the left of Eno. Bit of an explanation there to the coach of the North York Storm. I didn't see it happen. All I saw was the pass up to Stewart, and I thought the whistle was being blown dead due to the offside. All right, 10-10 left to go here in the 3rd. Power play opportunity for the Sharks. Shot in by Mitchell. And Eno had to make a tricky save. Another call coming. Slashing. So that's going to negate the power play, as that is going to go against the Sharks. Kate Stewart for slashing. So 4-on-4 action for nearly 2 minutes. I don't remember the last time I called a game with this many penalties. And with 4-on-4, you don't know what's going to happen. Lots of open ice. Here's Haley Beckett. She'll try to poke it in, and she's got the upper hand. She'll come in with the backhand. Just rolls off the end of her stick, and she couldn't bank it in. To Meta. Meta fires it in. And it gets past Eno, and they score! Sonia Meta with her 2nd goal of the season. That must have squeaked by Eno on the left side under her arm. What I wouldn't give for replay camera right now. And that will reinstate the 2-goal lead. Nothing happening on the penalty board as it was 4-on-4 action. Like I said, anything can happen with 4-on-4. So much open ice. McQuaid bringing it in. Around the backside for Meta. And off the plexiglass. Storm hold on. Nice save there by Wilkinson. They just announced the penalty, and then here comes the goal. I guess in a second. See who the assists were on that goal by Sonia. Luciano coming in to take the puck drop here for North York. It'll squeak out onto Botcher's stick, and she'll fire it in. Misses on the near side. Come down low on the near boards. Beckett with the assist on that goal for Sonia Mena. Again, that is her second goal of the season. Shot in by Megan Houle. Anno had the first one, and she is upset with herself for not getting the rebound. Again, it's 4-on-4 action. Riley Eno a little upset with herself as she made a great first stop. Couldn't get up and make the second. Now 4-1 for the Sharks. Still 4-on-4. I believe it was Megan Houle who made that shot in, but I'll wait to see who that gets awarded to. Urbach fighting for it down low. Meta at the blue line, firing it in. A great save by Eno. It wasn't Megan Houle, it was Bryn Rutledge. So that's 2 goals for her this game. Her second and third goal of the season coming today. Storm couldn't hold on to it in their own end. Sonia Meta's got it in her own end, into the neutral zone. Tape sending it into the Sharks. We're into our final 8 minutes of this contest, and all penalties are now off the board. Back to 5-on-5. Downey firing it in. Blocker save for Wilkinson. Kate Stewart. Elias Sutton coming in with her. In the slot. Has her stick lifted by Botcher. Couldn't get the full force of that shot off. Downey loses the handle of that puck, and it will slide off the end of her stick, giving Sutton an opportunity. What a great glove save by Eno. Coming right back. Making 2 really good stops after that 4th goal getting past her. Rutledge takes the drop. And the North York Storm will get rid of it and send it down. It'll be off the boards, but will be enough for icing? No. Beckett trying to work her way onto it in the corner, as is Southern. Refs trying to get them to move it, but they'll whistle it as it is pinned. Just about the 7-minute mark left in the third. Sharks win the draw and will get the puck out of their own end. Urbach's going to collect it as she wins that foot race. Eno having her stick tied up. She gets it back out in front of her. Rowe for North York, getting pinned by Dusome. Puck will squeak out. Tegan Perry trying to make another bid. She'll hold on and send it to Megan Houle. And a nice toe kick there for Eno. Jamal will set it out. No icing on that one either. I saw the ref's hand go up, but I guess they waved that one off again. Back the direction and all the way into the storm corner. Bryce McLaren is there on it first. Loses an edge and loses the puck at the same time. It'll come down back into the Sharks' end. Sutton's going to try to work her way onto it, but the Storm get rid of it first. That's Jamal. Sonia Meta sends it forward. Slowly trickle into the corner. Sutton's there. Sends it to Judkowitz, but couldn't connect. Nice idea. Just bounces awkwardly over the stick. Judkowitz to Sutton. And here comes Grande and Porter. Scott holds off for a rival so she can get her stick onto the puck first. Porter now has it though. Jamie Porter sends it to the blue line for Petro. Petro will fire. I can hear the pad save from here. Great stop by Wilkinson. Petro back over the red line to Porter. They'll go off on a line change, and Sonia Meta will collect it in her own end. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. 4-1 Barrie Sharks. Zealand trying to work it out of the corner, as is Stewart. They'll battle for it, 2-on-2. Ladies in white and ladies in fatigues. Out to Siska Humphreys, and she'll fire. What a great save by Eno. I don't think she even saw it, but she had her pads in the right spot. Siska Humphreys into the corner. Puck will squeak out, and here's Hannock. Has her pocket picked as she enters the Shark zone. Back out to neutral for Tape. Back to Botcher, and she'll send it forward for Hannock. Off the end of her stick, so Southern's going to go for escape for Barrie. Haley Beckett around that errant twig that seems to be sitting in the middle of the rink. I don't know whose stick that is, but it's still sitting there. Cross ice pass for Urbach. She accepts the pass, but doubles back into the Sharks' end. She'll leave it for Perry, who's going to come up through center, through the neutral zone, and into the Storm end zone. She'll make a bid for a goal, but that goes wide. To the blue line, held on by Beckett. Trickles down, and there'll be a stoppage in play here for a hand pass. Just under 3.5 to go. Let's get that errant stick off the ice. Thanks, ref. Sutton and Lang will take the draw. That stick is returned to the North York bench. Face off won by the Sharks. Back to Arscott and up to Meta. She'll bring it in. Cool Balfour in the corner versus Jamal and Lang. Sutton coming in to give her a hand. Sutton gets her stick on it but can't break free. Here come the Storm. That's Berezny being sandwiched by Dusome and Sutton. What a great shot. Hit the open door. Too bad that can't count in the scoreboard. No. Jamie Porter will come in and take this puck drop for the Storm against Judkowitz. Puck will sit there for a quick second. Southern with it in the corner. Rowe battling for it as well on the outside. Puck will come loose finally. Zealand couldn't break through with it. It'll come right back, and a shot in on Wilkinson. Steers that to the corner easily enough, and the Sharks break out of their zone. Here comes Amelia Zealand. Has the puck poked away from her and over the blue line, so the Sharks will have to retreat. That'll be an offside call. Just about to the 2-minute warning. For all you football fans out there, I think there's a big football game happening today. I might be wrong about that, but I think there's a big football game happening today. I think the Super Bowl's happening soon. North York, Rowe bringing it out of her own end and up to Del Monte. Petro in the corner, trying to work it out in front for Del Monte. Southern coming in and trying to make sure that her rival does not get that puck for long. Puck out into the slot. Storm hang on to it only momentarily. Pass sent ahead for Haley Beckett. She has her stick tied up. Tried the backhand, but couldn't quite get it off her stick. And Eno makes the save. Rutledge to take the face-off. She's got 2 goals today. Tegan Perry holds onto it at the blue line. Sending it down in the corner. Luciano. Send it over to Botcher, and they will clear. Tape trying to hold on. Dusome. Coming into the Storm end. They'll battle for it right there in the blue line. Tegan Perry finally pulling it away. Tries to center it, but no Shark available in the slot area. And the puck will come out to neutral. Final minute of play in the third. They'll battle for it in the neutral zone. It's going to get picked up by Megan Houle. Back to Sunny Media on the defense. She'll send it forward. Final 25 seconds of this contest. And after yesterday's 4-0 loss to the Burlington Junior Barracudas, the Sharks will be happy to get back into the win column today. Hard-fought game by the North York Storm. But a lot of penalties being called in today's contest. More time on the kill and on the power play than 5-on-5 action today. Great win by the Junior Sharks. Riley Eno and net made some great stops. Just a tough contest today against the Barrie Junior Sharks. But Eldridge has got to be happy with that performance after yesterday's 4-0 loss. It's awesome to see that. Final shots on goal for this contest. Barrie 33 and North York 25. So only 8 shots difference. But the difference on the board 4-1 for the Barrie Junior Sharks. What an awesome game. I'm going to have to wait a month now to call another game for these folks. Everyone's going to shake the officials' hands, and I'm going to say goodbye here from the East Bayfield Community Center. Thanks for joining the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, my name is Cheryl Gilroy, and for my tech director, Tim Norton, and my cameraman, Draco Young, thanks for all the support. I look forward to bringing more action to you again on February the 24th. There will be 2 games back-to-back, the Saturday and the Sunday versus the Durham West Lightning and the Leaside Wildcats. I look forward to that weekend. Until then, folks, I'll say goodbye from the East Bayfield Community Center, and as always, keep the faith, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your Sunday afternoon.